Not yet.
So
the Butcher House, we are the brand.
We are the experience.
We are the experience.
Did you guys rehearse that?
Just now.
We are the experience. That was a bad presentation. It was shocking.
Just a question. Your 30 rands per day, is that per family?
30 rands per day, not really per family.
Per person? And you're calling that low income?
Lapha eSouth Africa siyayithanda inyama. Uyabona iresearch ikhombisa ukuthi just under a third yemizi ke la ekhaya eMzansi uma ngabe kuziwa intengeni yokuthengeni igrocery imali eningi iya lapha ekuthengeni inyama. Phela ke kuthiwa sibraya sigeza imoto, sibraya sibukeleze imidlalo, saphinda futhi sagiqula neholiday lethu ke laziwa ngokuthiwa iHeritage Day holiday. Sathi iBright Day. Kodwa kumele kube khona ke umuntu oyidayisayo lenyama. Along came the Butchery house. Spends a day at the Butchery house in Nellmapius, east of Pretoria, to get a taste of the vibe, the meat, and the spices.
Spices are unique.
Ngemva kwaloko bavakashela e-studio sethu ukuxoxisana nathi ukusitshela ukuthi ke yini lena engaka sebeyifundile ngemva ngonyaka owodwa sebenebhizinisi labo.
Like Junior, Thabang, with the co-founders of the Butcher House. The Butcher House, it's all about the Rexana Mamukasi for households. The
experience we offer here at the Butcher House is our variety meat, our local spice, and also the best customer service. So if you want to experience what we are experiencing, come to the Butcher House, located on 8135 Hydrogen Crescent, Nellmapius Extension 7.
Njeke ngilana ke endaweni eseduzane neMamelodi abayibiza ngokuthi iNellmapius kula khona ngizohlala sobabhizinisi bethu ababili lamadoda lawo bona ke banebhusha labo into abathi ibhusha labo lenza ukuthi lihluke kunalamanye bakhuluma ngeexperience bakhuluma ukuthi ke futhi ke bona ke babantu abaprofessional kwibhizinisi labo hlala la uhleli khona ke sike sazi kabanzi ngalamadoda amabili ukuthi ibhizinisi labo lihamba kanjani. Talk to me about some of the things you faced to get where you are.
So 2013 in Thabang we nerespana. So we thought, man, we have to open a business called Fela. So in Pretoria, the hostler needs.
The only thing that had to happen was us for our normal 8 to 5.
Yeah.
So eventually, yes, that's when we decided to resign in 2014. A year later, we didn't know what was happening. And then all we had, all our energies in.
But by then, it's regular and down. It's a cash fella, just to keep it safe. And then from there, that's when we if you keep our every day, I run a business.
If Namayana is singing or yellow singer, what we need to do with it.
I'm saying now, Michael, to say
it's important to read it's a perishable can pay so we need to know what receive the cost.
Okay, so Namayland I say there's two types of rerun. Normally what rerun through by package. We put it in freezer and for stew and all this stuff. Okay. So by the yes. And when I base. So here na my feel the kiona I tell them fridge happy I couldn't want to but the rest here to you again I eat more read it when I am more giving you a giving woman.
Well, Namaga go the Butcher House, and the reason why I get a Butcher House is because of how convenient for me. When I cook coffee, So then, and it's affordable. And gape ke rata le service ya bona. Well, ga o tsena o ba grab smile vele le batho ba teng ga ba o serve ba I deliver lo I deliver. So yeah, ba bolela lo wena ba crack di jokes.
So ha le shisa nyama fela because nene ke nana re motho o reka nama wa besa o dula mo waje. So le na le nama where somebody can buy a go ga lo ya pela.
Because kidi households mo batho ba mo like ba ba reka nama wa pela go ntlong ba. So whoever nyoko braya nge the more than welcome ba brae but rona ke ra go to research re lebelletso re santse re cater le batho ba mo. Like na batho ba holo ba ile obviously abatli shisa nyama ba tlobese ba tla shebo ka mo ntlong.
Ngicala wakusebetsa movele qalile ke sa itse silo so one rutile jobo and then kagcina ke tsenella ke khono yitsu re nama isentse so tshwantsere reso
le na le basebetsi ba kae in total ba sebetsa mo hae
so in total re 5 because nalena re hands on again so normally ke na ngandi order and then like motini brakoleni ke na seganama khona lo swap ya mboholo ngora le chakalaka ro fara chakalaka and then ala buta be sang nama prepare mollo every morning yena ke no prepare mollo every time our customer he kena le ka montle ho clean
spicy mera kudi What makes nama mo hae so special and what brings you here?
They always call me just for the food and and for the vibe and the music, but most especially the food, man. The recipe that they're using, I don't know.
Yeah, good spices sabona si king and spices is a bit different.
Yeah, but the butcher house, man, it has to be the recipe behind everything else.
Yeah, and that.
I don't know who's the butcher, but the butcher has a place to be.
I reckon to end because Kabana so shimbe na mi nzo right. This man have it so. Look enjoy ne. Sharp. Majimus. Kabona business alone man ai. Motho tshwantse ra be hands on mo hae.
One way see. One way,
yeah. But you know, ke batla tseba ba fit. Competition is young because ha re tsena ne.
Yeah.
Ke bona una le ndawo iwane chillers nyana iteng ha re swakala so. Ke tla ke mo hae. So competition ya lona jwang?
Re le spice arena is unique and then we always like raw braila kwale ba braila ba what the braila o fetsa nama hawa. So it's really outstanding from board.
And in Nabila, I don't believe it's a competition in the first place because of now in the long run, we're looking at supplying meat to them.
I had fun getting a little more high. Thank you very much for your time. I'll next time.
Thanks, my brother.
So let's
like you said, it's been a roller coaster.
Let's just answer the question. Let's a nyugo or let's a nyugo.
Uma ngabe umlalelo uThabang ekhuluma, uyalibona uthando lwakhe lebusiness lakhe lebush liqhamuka nje. Kodwa lolu uhambo lensizwa lena elihambile ukusukela leli business belingelula kakhulu. Nalo udaba lwakhe.
Nearly one of those bafishimelo lo stone to Thabang nale stone na kwalo munyani nale bothata but nerena no re vele we don't know what she's going to accomplish utlo baying mo bophelo
yathi abantwana vele mabakhula banento zabo kanga nje lokho uyabona but not ukanga lokho kungathi kunenzela stress kanga nje kwabantwana actually
ke hopola no ba banyane sala tsa bicycle ya ga ne anya go rekisa just for the pure pleasure of saying ke khonno rekisa something. It wasn't about her chelete na go yena ngonda hainelo ke hustler. I need to make this happen and this is what I'm going to do.
No, I never sold it.
Esikolweni nje after malento zabethanda kakhulu into ze computer, you know. Asese kuma primary into beyithanda kakhulu. Beyenza na extra classes after school
Now, I honestly thought Thabang's passion and dream from the beginning was going to be something to do with IT. He was going to open an IT company, sell computers and stuff, because he did that at a point, but he was a bit younger, helping people around, kokasi and stuff like that.
I actually wanted to be a doctor.
His impatience is the one thing. It's hectic.
I don't have patience. Patience, yeah. Motho ira dilo tse ding tse di leng batho ba ira dilo tse di leng sele. Batho ba sa kgone meet any deadlines. Batho ba sa kgone bereka. Batho ba tswafa. I cannot. I can't tolerate.
We told ubabakhe into kusho business. Ubabakhe mina when ngizohlangana naye vele bekumuntu besebenza ne driver eFortra but bethi maphuma emsebenzini bethengisa kusho yena inyama beyithengisa yabona so business kahle kahle ithole kusho ama skills ayo akubaba babwakhe yeah.
Ke kholetse ona mo Mamelodi. My primary days negele mo Mamelodi, and then I got moved to Soweto high school days. Ke motho ke hotseng le bo Magogo. Ke hodisitse ke bo Magogo because my parents ba ko Limpopo.
Ka hola le ena so thata because na leave the side because of school.
We met 1993 and I was in SA College and I was in St. Patrick's. Yeah, that's how we met while we traveling in the same bus.
Magogo na wetsetsa ntho engwe le engwe. Obviously le ho punisha ha nje we wetsa molao fela mara o tshwanele ba re ke o lady wa bona.
When we were growing up, ke motho le hore watch soccer together. Yeah, basically like he's an outgoing person.
O rata batho Junior and batho ba mo rata lena.
Personally, he's very good with people. Everyone wants to be surrounded. He wants to be with where Junior is.
High school days. Children never fang. Neke save. What I would do, neke reka diaparo, like downtown Joe's Cody factory. Neke stock diaparo, take it or demo fashioning. Take them home Limpopo. A lady ki mistress da so na le batho ba ba itse. And then ke regisa. Nenze ya ne ke no rata iketsetsa tšhelete wa.
Mo na berekang teng na enjoy but no bona hore he would abulela hore na ke nyako ya mmerokong gore aba negative thata but now motho a shua tsoa 6 o'clock wire to his business and everything he's really happy.
Honestly ne ke batlo ba a lawyer. And I think because of the performance ya go sekolo and o gola le bo Magogo the expectations tsa bona obviously ne le tsona tsore o itlo ba lawyer o itlo ba doctor so le nna mo ncondo nyaka ne ke nahana re ke yona ntho e ke tlo ba nyona bona business ya ka ke punctuality my friend nako e ke bola ke nako man ke da ke nako so yeah.
He's on focus now more the butcher house and her buaka other business ventures. Procrastination and you know personally from my side he doesn't return a call how a day after or like if you feel hangam phone or miss call I'll return the call immediately.
His temper. I could say he has a bit of temper yeah, for small things. Like I said, when he wants something, he wants it. So I think when he doesn't get it, then over a bit tempered nyana. But then as time goes by, he calms down.
Thabang no Junior. Phela ke ba abantu abasifundisa bona amathupha makuza kweza amabhizinisi. Ngiyabonga sisi. Uyabona lezi insizwa lezi zazakhela indumezulu enkulu kakhulu kulomkhakha lona we-IT. Ngemva kwaloko zabona ithuba elihle kakhulu lapha kule ndawo ibizwa ngokuthiwa Nellmapius. La khona ke basungulela ibhizinisi labo le Butchery elidayisa inyama. Izinto seziguqukile ke njengamanje ngoba ke phela umncintiswano usumningi kakhulu. Uma ngabe ke wena usomabhizinisi ufuna ukukhombisa abantu ukuthi udume ngani, ke kuthiwa umncintiswano into enhle leyo.
Okay, bafethu erifihlile lisathile nerele emetsi, though we're a bit nervous. I hope we're taba sharp.
Feeling very anxious, but hey, my man, good luck to us, eh?
So, they say the butcher house is about the experience, the service offering, and the spices they use to braai their meat. From my experience, every single Shisanyama will tell you the same story about their business. Thabang and Junior are here to share some of the recipes they believe will set them apart from their competitors. Bafetu, Shapojong?
Grand Shapozet.
All right. Get Thabang, get Junior. So you guys have been open for 1 year.
Yeah.
Le global party, no, the last. You celebrate 1 year. Yeah. How's the journey been so far?
It's been interesting. First and foremost, hard color business in a renally perception in business or things are gonna go smooth because we thought we had it figured, but there's too many challenges in terms of when you're running a butchery. You expect tomorrow be busy, but then those are the challenges we come across. During the week, there is no movement in the butcher. Like you open from your 8 o'clock until 7 o'clock. Only customers will start flocking kabuma 4, 5. And nakhano since electricity it's involved. You have to pay them. You can't explain to them the whole day. So those are the challenges and we normally get busy at the weekends. When people babatla na fela and then baba besetse nama ngebe chila sife.
So let's know.
Like you said, it's been a roller coaster.
Please just answer the question. Let's nyugo ra let's nyugo. Lokhono ikhafa.
Not yet.
Alokhono ikhafa di salary.
Not yet.
So le phela jwang?
From hand to mouth.
For now, rates are about 40
yes.
Turnover per month.
Per month.
The expense darune kiukai.
Because nearly busy in renovations in our sofas, we hard check our grand the expenditure now we try to cut that down, so which is good for the business. Unlike before, they were fixed up 11,000-15,000 a month,
including stock or excluding stock.
Excluding stock. Okay. Expenditure fell. So because now the renovations say they're coming okay.
Everything else is settled down.
So you think renovation you should get to expensive Saboma 11?
No. The expense that we've managed to take it down because of expense. It's something that we've discussed. We've managed to take our down expenses to 3,000. So which means that chunk in some good expenses, it will come into the business and into our salaries as well.
Okay, so here's the thing that impresses me about you guys, ne? They are reinvestor. So like a butchery, okay, nyama. So you have to build.
Yeah.
And then selite no arkenya car wash.
Yes.
Car wash no. If you guys continue to do that, I promise you within 12 months, your business will have turned the corner and you'll be making money. What ideas have you got to take the business forward to the next level?
So what we're trying to do now, where we want to go big in terms of trying to supply, we actually want to take on the big guys, but the supply. Because we found out so now this is what we're planning to do. Your butcheries dealing within Kasia Runa.
So what's the biggest lesson that you've learned personally while you've been running this business?
Running this business personally, I can say it's not about what you thought or more businessing. You need to understand how product how dealer kama motho na khana eng motho spenda bokae ka letsatsi motho kore ha tswa o ya kae o etsang those are the things in now we
so to understand the market
sharp,
down to the granular level. You must understand your customer.
Exactly.
For yourself,
what I've realized is that you need to have patience. You need to be self-motivated and hang around people that will also keep you motivated, because of running a business personally, it is not child's play. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's either it will make you or break you.
I'm going to send you off to get even better advice from someone who's much smarter than me. And you're going to have a coaching session. And then tomorrow you're going to have to come and pitch to myself and a panel of judges. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, man.
All right, Bafetu.
Thank you so much.
Challenges are defining moments for any entrepreneur or business. You can either go bust or you can go really big, learn from their experience and grow your business. We only want to see Thabang and Junior's business making a move up, which is why we've organized them a coaching session so they can get some ideas on how to increase traffic into their butchery.
The interview with Pepsi, I believe it went well. I think Ronaldo said in Chitselong, we still need to understand, but we're not in that darkness. From what I picked up from him, he really liked us and he understands where we come from.
It's nice getting a second opinion, and then I think we now know what to do when we get back home. And then whatever we're doing, we just need to put more emphasis and channel our efforts into creating the brand stand out on its own. So that's exactly what we're gonna do.
So right now you have a bit of a mismatch. You've got a product, which is a great product, a great service offering, but it's not necessarily servicing the market that you had intended to service initially. Is that right?
Thabang no Junior, bona bayazi ukuthi bafuna ibhizinisi labo lifike kweliphi izinga. However, growing a business or a brand is never easy. Ingakho ke thina lana kwa Making Moves sinikeza isiqiniseko sokuthi sizo empower osomabhizinisi abasafufuza. Ngaleyo ndlela sobahlanganisa nabaqeqeshi abazokwazi ukubanikeza izingcebiso ezikahle. Let's meet this week's coach.
My name is Siya Mdlalose. I am the CEO and founder of NZ Africa. So we're an organization that is about developing entrepreneurs to be truly sustainable African legacies. We host seminars where we develop the entrepreneurs on their strategies for growth, providing business coaching, mentorship, training.
Why you have 25 clients and you're actually doing it for free. I want you to start looking at how do graphic companies charge, make money doing what you love.
Personally, I've always been involved with mentoring entrepreneurs and coaching the entrepreneurs. We're now involved with helping these entrepreneurs to be investor ready, to know how to pitch for an investment, to know how to articulate their value proposition, what they need the investment for, and how they're going to use that to grow the business. And that's been quite a great experience for both us and the entrepreneurs that we're working with. So NZ Africa got involved with Making Moves as a business coach. Our experience in financing entrepreneurs and then developing entrepreneurs to be global businesses has equipped us to be able to advise the young entrepreneurs that are part of the Making Moves show. Do what you love and give it your best. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So right now you have a bit of a mismatch. You've got a product, which is a great product, a great service offering, but it's not necessarily servicing the market that you had intended to service initially. Is that right? Your surrounding market is not necessarily responding to your current products, but you do have an attraction to people outside of your surrounding areas who are coming to you. So they're drawn to you and they're responding to your marketing strategy, but they're mostly the weekend market.
Have you decided who you want to target and how you want to go about it? What your plan is?
Ausbalisa only knowledge and then she can just share it with you, and then honaliana you feel you can conquer because whatever she say, you relate.
I think because now, for a certain period that we've been operational, we can only say we have realized that our market that which will be desired, it's the one that from the outsiders, because they're the one who are very responsive in terms of being there where the product is selling, unlike the one that we had in mind when we started a business.
Such great entrepreneurs. Those are the original hustlers. I like them. I like their energy and I like their staying power. Those guys have got grit.
So our plans, I think we intending of going marketing in terms of going big on social media, because those are most people who are checking our pages, unlike their surroundings. So yeah, that's the plan.
You've restructured your store to have a cafe, and that's to attract your surrounding market. Will that also attract the people outside of your surrounding areas?
I think the cafe will attract the locals as well as the people that are coming from outside.
Okay.
So, and it's something that we also need to be very careful about because of we're still pushing the quality of what we are selling, and that is the most important thing because of right now that added service. The cafe is part of the experience because that's exactly what we want to sell. And then at the same time, it will cater for both markets.
We have a problem in terms of traffic. Pepsi suggested some ideas telling they will also help us in terms of introducing new things convenient to the customers. As well, we must go with what is working for us instead of wrecking our brains. So
as long as your cafe is not driving up your costs and it's bringing in your local market in, it's a great way for you to start making sales. You can even try and do combos, specials, anything that you can do. You know those hampers where you've got your bulk hampers, cheap, very, very cheap, marketed to your local market. You will not now position your business to both markets at the same time because that doesn't work.
It is impossible to juggle two oranges. There won't be any communication, but it's something that we need to perfect this current service that we are providing for people, and then from there we'll be able to go back again and then bring it through to our local market.
What communication strategy are you using on them? How do they respond to you? What words are you using? Who are you using to market these hampers?
You will need to have like those boards where a person every day when they wake up they will see that board that says the butcher house caters this and this. I think that will also help us and them to always acknowledge us and remember that this is what we can get and not far from where we're staying, I guess.
You've come with a nice strategy and it's obviously worked, but not for who you had intended it for. So it's great that you've got a weekend market, and it's fantastic that it's only on the weekend so it doesn't confuse things during the week. They have two markets that they're trying to service. And they require two different strategies. I think what they need to do is to figure out which market they want to service and how they want to service them. Now you can focus your weekends. Focus them on that affluent market. Offer all the things that you think are going to be great. The combos that you're going to have, the parties that you're going to have, the brands that you're going to bring, alcohol brands that you use to come and do events there. It's fantastic because now you've got the right market for that. But your weekly market, you need to reduce the stock that they don't want. Don't stock up on what you know they're not going to buy. It's costing you too much money. They're not going to buy your fancy meats. They're going to buy the cheap meat that they want for daily use. Exactly. So here's the thing. You've only got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to convince judges that do not know anything about your business. They have not read a profile. They don't know the profile of your business, and they're listening to the pitch. Your story is really, really exciting. The fact that you've stayed in for so long. I don't know how you can, in the first minute, summarize that story, because whenever you're looking at whether you want to give money to someone, especially when it's like this, where it's literally it's 50,000 rands grant. It's go do something with it. It's not alone. You're looking at, do I like these people? Do I like these entrepreneurs? Are they the type of entrepreneurs that just get me going? I think they need to focus their pitch on the funding that they're going to be needing. They've got a nice idea, which is the cafe, which I'm glad about, and it is going to drive traffic into the business, which is good. So in the first minute, you need to be able to tell them the story, your story, the fact that what you've gone through to get to this point and what it means for you, what this butchery, why the vision of this butchery, what makes this butchery so great, and how you saw that and started this thing, okay? Secondly, there are two of you. You must make sure that both of you have got a part that you bring in. So you will literally practice your pitch together. You'll speak together. And you'll do your part, you'll do your part, you do your part, you do your part.
We work very well, Lena. She really understands more. She really helped out a lot, eh?
I want you prepared tomorrow. Do not go in there looking bad. You've only got 4 minutes to rock. Cool.
Making Moves has a prize valued at 50,000 Rand to invest into a business. 12 young entrepreneurs will get a chance to showcase their businesses. Each entrepreneur will be given a chance to pitch for this investment to our panel of judges. The judges will use their own discretion to pick the top 4 businesses to go into our final episode where they will compete for this grand prize. You too can be part of this exciting opportunity for young entrepreneurs.
Just a question, your 30 Rands per day, is that per family?
30 Rands per day, not really per family.
Per person? And you're calling that low income?
Ke first time halona le pitch na or ntho tse le di tlwaetse tsa di pitch.
Ke first time in that pitch.
Very first time.
Empale ju sa le tlo bangena.
There's no other way. I mean,
no, ke rata confidence ya lona. What is making you guys so confident and upbeat? Ya ha le kena ka mole go di judging tse tharo le tlobetsa busy.
Because bolela ka ntwere itseng mfethu. We are in business as mohlola as ntwere balang ke ntwe, it's an everyday thing re etsa ngwa. So re tloba botsa story sa rena ntwere bonang ntwere utlwisisang. Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, we've been at it for a year, so I guess we've really knowledge enough what we are made out of. And then obviously, as you can see, on our brand, they are recreating out of nothing.
Yes, sir. Bali Mitsi Kahari, 3 judges, they're waiting for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Latev.
Sure.
Shonan Kona.
Gentlemen, Thabang and Junior, welcome back to Making Moves. How are you guys?
You okay?
Look ready.
Yeah.
You look nervous.
Not nearly.
Okay, gentlemen, you have got 4 minutes to talk to us about your business. You've met Palesa, you haven't met Martine. This is your judging panel and your 4 minutes starts now.
Okay, we from the Butcher House, which is a local brand from the local butchery from Nellmapius in Pretoria. Basically, what we're all about is providing variety of meat. We are the co-founders, which I'm Junior and this is Thabang, obviously. How the idea came about of the butchery is we were like driving around the area which is fairly new, and we picked it up that there's no meat providers within the area. So what we decided to do is to find out if people will need the butchery within the area. So we pursued the idea and come up with a questionnaire list, which we hired like about 4 ladies from the local to go and contact the list within the locals just to find out what kind of meat will they require, even if is there a need for a butchery. And the response was very good. So that's when we decided, you know what, why not go for it? And we decided we resigned and everything and focus on the business. So the butcher now has been operational for almost a year now. Actually, we're turning 1 by Saturday. Should be a year now. So what the butcher is all about is we provide quality service And with our uniqueness is our own spices, which also was manufactured from the locals. So which makes us outstanding from other competitors. And so far, since it's been a year, our monthly turnover has been around plus minus 40 grand now.
And we believe that that amount can be increased if only we introduce the cafe service to the brand. The cafe business will also enable us to create a lifestyle entertainment and by integrating different types of cultures within the environment. It will also create that necessity for people to come into the business, which means it will create more traffic. Thus will also create more exposure to our meat product. And also the expansion process will enable us to employ 2 more employees. And then we will make sure that they are skilled enough and they are also for customer retention and customer service. And as well as that, at the present moment, we've got a database collected from our research from the initial phase of the business. We've got a database of about 400 people. We've got 823 followers on Facebook, which will form part of the security in terms of us being able to market our product more clearer to the outside market. Furthermore, this initial idea will enable us to, the initial idea of creating the cafe will enable us to create a second revenue stream, thus creating sustainability in the business as well as making the business grow in future. That's basically it. The Butcher House, we are the brand.
We are the experience.
We are the experience.
Okay, did you guys rehearse that? We are
Just
the brand.
now.
We are the experience. So, guys, that was a bad presentation. It was shocking, frankly. And it didn't represent the business and what I understand about it. There's a lot of really clever things that you've done that now Martine doesn't know about, because at least you had the coaching session with Palisa, so she at least knows about your business. Low-income earners eat at cafes during the week.
We've got our low-income target market. Mostly are people from the shacks, which also do not have electricity. So by saying cafe, I don't know if it sounds fancy, but we're gonna cook like your chicken gizzards and pap, your chicken feet, your mohodu, which is something that will create affordability for them. I believe so. I mean, I'm sure they can get a plate for 15 rand a day, which I don't think it's that much expensive.
Based on the research that we have conducted, they spend maybe less than 30 rands a day, most of the people that are living around there.
Just a question, your 30 rands per day, is that per family?
30 rands per day, not really per family.
Per person? And you're calling that low income?
Meaning from a person, I think you wanted to say, a person who buys, like obviously in such situations, there's only almost, in many cases, one breadwinner. So he's the one who's going to use the 30 bucks to buy.
Okay, but then it's per family. So he's using 30 rands to feed his family.
Yeah.
And you're wanting to sell a 15 rand meal.
Because there are people who just...
So there's families with 6 people in it.
There's family with 2 people in it.
Which means he's way exceeding his 30 rands.
Hence we're saying that right now, it's one of those markets that we're trying to accommodate, because right now, there's a bit of a problem with regards to infrastructure. There's no electricity, there's no light. So you get a person who's actually doesn't live around the area, but they would want some such but they work in the area, because you get a lot of contractors that are within the area as well. Yes.
Let's cut to the chase.
Okay.
You're telling me that you're wanting to cater for the emerging market.
Yes.
You're telling me that the average spend per family is 30 rands to serve dinner. Let's, for example, say it's 30 rands per day and we're serving a family with dinner.
Oh, nice.
And then you're also telling me that you're wanting to charge 15 rands for a meal. Now that tells me that simple mathematics, it doesn't make any mathematical sense to me. So you need to clarify what you're trying to tell me.
Okay. Are you gonna take this?
Okay, yeah, I can take that. What we're trying to say is people from the shacks, it's not always like in big families. Hence we're saying we can cater for those who can buy like your small package for 30 rand, which are your gizzards that can be cooked during the day. But for a 15 rand meal per one person, that can be affordable for them.
Gentlemen, your time is up. Thank you very much. We will deliberate and then talk to you when we're done. Okay. All right. Sure, Bafetu. Thank you. If you say kasi during the day, you are unemployed.
RDP houses also being built around the area.
Yeah, but that's contractors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the contractors,
the locals.
how far are they?
No, the people that live in the RDP houses are also going to be
but
there.
if you're in your RDP house during the day, you're unemployed. You don't have a job. All right, the butcher. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'll put it like this. The butchery, they are playing a volume game. They have to make sure that they've got the right relationship with the suppliers, that they can drop their prices. And if they manage to do that, then they're going to be able to sustain themselves. But right now, the only volume they're selling is on weekends, which is the affluent market. So how do they start accessing another market that's close to them that cannot afford the fancy meats? And that's the cleverest way for them to do it. The cafe, they've already structured, so it's not rising up costs. It's already there. The facilities already are in place. It's just a matter of buying things like, the bigger trays for cooking in bulk.
If they're going for contractors, construction people that are working in the area, right? It depends on the distance. Are you close enough for them to grab a quick plate during lunch, right? Where are those contractors getting their food right now? Because typically next to a construction site, there will be
like a container.
Somebody with a caravan selling food. Are they competing with that person? The second issue that I have with the cafe is if usekasi during the day, you are unemployed.
RDP houses also being built around the area.
Yeah, but that's contractors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the contractors,
the locals.
how far are they?
No, the people that live in the RDP houses are also going to be
but
there.
if you're in your RDP house during the day, you're unemployed. You don't have a job.
They come from supper time as well. Remember, they're also buying the things for supper. So they come by via the shop, pick up a plate and go home. So they're also buying it for supper as well.
Yeah, but are you buying one plate?
Yeah,
that
was my question.
Who are you feeding with one plate?
That's exactly my question. I'm sorry, I'm still not convinced, Palesa.
But for you too?
Sure, yeah.
What's going through your minds?
Nothing much, actually. We did a great pitch. It was short notice and since our best, like you said.
It's not that they don't have. I'm completely with you that there's a need for what they have. I'm just not convinced about how they're going about getting. For me, I think they should strategize around a family meal that encompasses everything that's in that hamper as a...
They can do that when they get the discounted prices. This is the cheapest meal that they can offer without them running the business to the ground. Remember, you have to first get the volumes right.
I get that.
You've got to get the volumes right.
But you've also got to get your client right.
But that's the thing. They've got their client. Now they've seen what their client responds to, and they're offering the client what the client wants. The cafe is not the product. The butchery is the product. They're using this cafe as a marketing tool to get your clients in, and you're still making money. Instead of spending money on marketing, you're actually making money on your marketing.
I'm just not convinced that they'll get the traffic into the cafe during the day.
Well, for me to argue with that, I would say I would look at them and I would say what those guys are capable of doing.
Okay, let's call them back in.
And then as much as Pepsi said the story, we did not relay the way he wanted it to, but Tina, school meal and then I hope so.
All the best, Bafetu. Thank you. Ngashona khona balini.
Gentlemen, welcome back. So we've deliberated, we've had a chat, and there's feedback. I'll let Martine share her feedback, and then I'll hand over to Palisa to give you some suggested tasks.
I think you tap into the market more effectively if you are catering for a family, because people are battling out there to eat, to have one meal a day at 30 Rand. So therefore I've asked the question over and over, very robustly. So I really want you guys to just focus in that and see what you could do a little bit further than the single meal and cater for a family at a cost-effective way, encompassing the hamper that you put together for the lower income market. Okay, so the hampers are a good idea. Continue with that. We think you'll do well with that. The cafe, I'm not so sure, because I'm like, if we go kasi during the week, during the day, then I'm not span. So what are you doing going to eat a plate for 15 Rand during the day?
So feedback from my side, your strategy for the cafe, like the idea that you just gave now, when you've got them close by, 2 kilometers away, we just want you to iron that out, as in how you're going to get that market to get your food. And then on top of that, because the cafe is really to reel them in, how are you then going to sell your products when they're in the store? Just to clarify that strategy. The second thing is, would like you to look into potential suppliers. I know you've spoken to some around the area. If you can do a bit more research around the suppliers, just to see if there are other suppliers that can give you better terms, specifically for the weekday, the weekday market, because your weekend market, you've obviously got that coined. So it's just that weekday market, just to see if you can get better terms so that you can offer even further discounts. Okay.
All right, gentlemen, we'll see you in a few weeks. Go do your tasks. Well done. The presentation lukewarm, the business very good.
And the
we'll see you in a few weeks. And the entrepreneurs very strong. We have no doubt that you guys will succeed. Well done. We'll see you in the next round.
Thank you so much.
Congrats, guys.
Thank you.